befriend Lady Deathwhisper. I have random like old god stuff because I got like one, you know, you get like one free pack, or you buy a pack with gold here or there, but nothing too fancy. Oh, Stegodon is nice. I mean, I'm gonna be going with the cards I have. You know, it's interesting. Actually, Holy Light here is enough to make it so that we could occasionally attack with the dragon if we needed to break something. I think we can only ever run one, though, right? Because either we go for lethal. We're not, like, trying to buff the dragon. We're just using it as a single big removal, if anything. Now, I did pull Uther of the Ebon Blade from my guaranteed legend in the first 10 packs. I got him on, like, pack 2 or 3 or something. But I feel like I should do this since I can't really assume people will have this legend, so we're not going to include him, even though I mean, I would, usually. And then what we want is lots, you know, our single Firefly, some veterans that we got from a free pack. Starfang doesn't run weapons, right? You. How you doing, AJ? See, she's kind of okay because Deathwhisper plays tons of big dudes, and we just want lots of dudes that become big. We can actually do you. Alright, and then this is the key of our deck, right? It's Raid Leader. We're not really playing around buffing the dragon into a big OTK. We are playing to... We are basically playing Zoo here. Because we are free to play, and it makes more sense to go this way, in my mind. Alright, I need to get in... This guy's actually kind of okay, too. But I need to get in some of this other stuff. I need to cut some things here. What do we end up cutting? Let's cut one of you. Because we want to get in one of you. We actually want to get both of these guys in. Yeah, is it too much to assume people can get 2 Vine Cleavers? I mean, I don't think it's really necessary. I beat this basically with the same archetype on my Asia account. And I didn't have Lightfuse Stegodon or Vine Cleaver there, even though I think they're both definitely fine additions. This is probably the least consistent thing here, right? Oh, we haven't even gotten in Cthulhu either, have we? I actually have more good zoo cards in EU, so I actually have to think about what to include. I mean, we want to get Cthulhu in. So we're cutting some sort of token generation. I guess Lost in the Jungle is objectively better against Lady Deathwhisper than Night Firefly. Let's do that. This is kind of inconsistent and slow, so we throw in you. Kind of actually like the Volcanosaur we got from Ungoro release. I don't know that, but it's not totally clear what to cut for it. This isn't really great. Should I cut the Sword of Justice for a Volcanosaur? I mean, the idea here is that this makes all our tokens better. This draws us a card and removes something. Yeah, we replaced one big threat for a slightly better big threat. That makes sense to me. Ooh, we have this Threshodon too, man. All these playable 7-drops. That's what's going on with my curve. But the idea is we basically just zoo her down. It can be kind of rough every now and then, but I think it should work out. And we don't need, or we're not reliant on any legendary, right? There's no card here that can't be replaced other than the 2 Stormwind champions and the 2 raid leaders, right? Now the hard part about this is that sometimes she does mind control our raid leaders, and if that happens, we basically have to hope we either draw another one immediately or we lose. We just have to start over, right? And I think with the free-to-play against Lady Deathwhisper, you can just expect that you might have to start over every now and then.
Uther versus Lady Deathwhisper. I will fight with honor.
What is this disturbance? My work here is not complete.
For some reason, I always end up with a giant wasp from the one Angoro pack I always end up getting, right? You just always end up with one Angoro pack somehow. And for some reason, I just always get a giant wasp in that first pack.
I must not give in.
Deathwhisper, I told you to finish off that dragon. For the leader of a death cult, you are taking your sweet time.
Don't need to play Devil Star until we have actually a buff minion. Don't 2-drop something. She coined out a Haunted Creeper. Oh man, this could be bad. This could be a rough start for us.
Reporting for duty.
If I do end up losing this one, I might cut Demolisher. It's good if we hold anything, but... Oh wait, I'm also lacking Consecrate, aren't I? Because I haven't actually leveled up this account yet. Okay, this gives us a Frozen Throne card, but I don't want to use the Giant Wasp quite yet. Do you think he'll kill this? I guess we can find out. It'd be really nice if he'd kill that. Although, yeah, because he can't do it twice, right? So he does it once. It'd be nice if he just popped it, and then he gave me the 5/5. Oh no! He actually got the buff! He actually got the buff. And because I didn't have this egg when I was in Asia, so I didn't actually have to worry about that. Well, we don't kill this for a while, so I guess we just let him draw us cards. And then we can get rid of the 3/4 at least.
The damned stand ready.
This is a rougher start than I usually have. This might be a wash, and we start over. Ooh, okay, so we get our 5/5 at least. Okay, so here's our buff guy. Do we actually have enough to kill? Oh, we can kill one of these guys, so we do that. We lose him immediately, but we're so far behind in board control, I think we have to. It's kind of messy.
Speak your peace.
Wait, no, it's not enough, is it? Oh. That was really wrong. And now he gets debuffed, and now I lose my raid leader. Maybe I should just restart this now. Well, we can play it out a little more.
Your mother was a Murloc!
Fortunately, I'm not running any secrets. Oh, this would have been nice before.
Reporting for duty.
Nah, let's just restart this. pointing out the 1-2 from the very start when we didn't have any of our 2-drops. It's not good.
I will fight with honor.
What
I also
is
might
this
just need to level up and grab a
disturbance?
Consecrate. That's entirely possible.
Is not complete.
I think I'll keep the Blessing. It'd be nice if we could just live long enough to actually play a Vine Cleaver. So now we just hope he doesn't play a minion right now. It always stalls right here. This is always, for some reason, a very awkward, slow turn. It was like this on Asia too. I did this. I think I had to do this 2 or 3 times on Asia to try it at least. And it would always stall on turn 1, and I never really knew why. Okay, so that's just a 1-1, so we can just tap and trade. See, we do have True Silver Champion. We have ways of maintaining board control, but we were not drawing any of it on time last run. That's fine. Oh wait, we don't have True Silver quite yet, do we? I think it's better to do this.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, and we can also do this. Let him draw us a card. Draw us a card, dude.
Do you grasp the futility of your actions?
I do.
Damn, stand ready.
Yeah, so we only take 5 that way, otherwise we end up taking 8. Oh, this is almost better. Because we just want more cards, right? Nah, we also need the Sword Up, though.
For justice.
Because there's a pretty good chance we need to kill him next turn. Yeah, if he only played this, that would be great. Nope. Okay. Well, we can equality. This is why we run equality.
That is not the good idea you think it is.
Justice.
I don't see how it's not.
I am renewed.
Oh, hey!
Your peace.
I didn't realize equality made this thing attack. That's kind of cool.
Foul creature.
That dragon will undo all we've wrought.
Yeah, I mean, now he kills the dragon, but who cares? Should I have actually killed this? Nah, because he could always create a minion. Oh, he did it wrong anyway. Okay. Still 1 short of our Vine Cleaver. But I actually like having the dragon die, because now we can put more tokens on the board. And that's what we're all about here.
Reporting for duty.
I think we actually do this.
The frost wolves stand ready.
To battle.
What a bother.
Now, this is more like what we're supposed to be looking at. So I don't care, because basically we see this as an 8-1 just when we play from hand. Whoa! What the hell? Alright, that's still fine though. So now we finally get Vine Cleaver up.
For justice.
We take some damage,
To battle. Reporting
but
for
we
duty.
have a hilarious number of tokens on board. And now
What a
we
bother.
should be able to just hold the board for a while. Don't want to get too low. Yeah, so we don't... Okay, so we do this. I don't know, first let's draw. Ooh.
What a bother.
Oh, I should have attacked first. What am I thinking? Ah, well.
To battle. To battle. To battle.
I derped. But if I... Nope, yeah, I would have gotten 2 more
For
buffed.
justice.
It would have been 6 and 7. I thought, for some reason, I thought I was going to be,
Reporting for
that the board was going to be too full.
the battle.
That was wrong.
The battle.
I made a slight mistake. That's fine, these guys can just suicide anyway, because the board is full, and I have to have something to suicide. Okay.
Handle it. The battle. The battle. The battle. The battle. The battle. For justice. Reporting for duty.
Are you my master?
The battle. The battle.
We just never leave him a minion on the board, is basically our idea.
The battle. Your mother was a Murloc.
Yeah, that's really one of our biggest threats, is that he just never, or she, I guess, she never really runs out of cards.
You are the Shadow's puppet.
Okay. So we pop you. And we pop something else. And we do this. And we just keep smarting face. Now, he just drew 3 cards. There's a pretty decent chance. Oh, I forgot to hit. I missed 4 damage. Forgot about the. But he might mind control something and kill the raid leader. What's this? He gets an 8/8. So now we have another big threat.
The battle. The
Let's
battle.
not forget to use our whirlwind this
The
time.
battle. Hit it very hard. The battle.
Stop toying with them and finish this death.
You're blocking the thing that's fire, right? Yeah, flaming. Okay.
Isn't arcane explosion in your deck?
There we go. And now we do that. And now we just win next turn. So this is just the second try, but on the whole, so long as he doesn't coin out a big minion at the very start and we draw none of our removal, like the first time we tried, we should win pretty much at just about, if not every time, then every other time against Lady Deathwhisper.
This way.
Should we see if we have another buffed guy? It's a slight buff. But this is really, I think, what we're doing here.
For justice.
And yeah, there we go. And that's why basically it seems to me like you just get rid of the dragon, fill the board with tokens, and it's pretty easy. You don't need too many fancy cards. And we can see what we get in our pack.
My power against me. Hold fast while I net deck something that will forever shroud this world in darkness.
So yeah, I mean, I have like a few rares in this deck, but I mean, I did basically the same strategy with my free-to-play account in Asia, and it was the same thing. I don't think there's no one card there other than Raid Leader, right? Like, Raid Leader is the core of the deck. You don't really need anything else. And that's how we do it. Hope you enjoyed watching.